Hey guys, what's up? Beautiful morning today here in Cancun. Just finished my impromptu workout over on the playground equipment because all the gyms are closed except mine, but we'll get into that later. So I had a thought, I want to share it real quick. A lesson that I learned that took me a long time to internalize that I feel could benefit all of you out there who are still confused about what your purpose is, what you should be doing with your life, all of you who feel that it's tough to get what you want, it's tough to go out with the women you want, it's tough to connect with high caliber people. This is for you, okay? So I didn't want to believe this when I first became aware of it because it seemed so unfair, okay? But this is the truth. I'll get right to it. Basically, as a man, your worth and your value is determined by what you can do for other people, okay? Let me elaborate. Take an 18-year-old guy and an 18-year-old girl. The 18-year-old boy, for the most part, unless he came from a family that prepared him to make the right moves, know how to make some money, whether that be in his own business or in a job, a family that taught him about health, taking care of his body. In most cases, he's not really worth much, okay? I don't know when's the last time you talked to an 18-year-old boy, but it's kind of tough to listen to them for more than like 10 minutes because you're kind of just like, oh my God, you know, that naivete and, you know, just there's so much that they don't know, but they think that they know, right? And I'm almost 26. I'm totally still guilty of this, but I feel like I'm in a better position to talk about it now. So the 18-year-old boy is kind of not worth much. He doesn't have very much work experience for the most part. He's not an intimidating, masculine physical specimen yet because he's only just starting to develop hormonally, and you know, it's going to take another 5 to 10 years before he's in his prime, so to speak, right? And then in terms of life experience, of course, he still doesn't have that much. Although, like I said, some people have more life experience than others at the same age. But anyways, in contrast, you take the 18-year-old girl, and she's basically begun her peak of her value to society, okay? And this is such a, I don't want to make it seem like I'm objectifying people or anything like that, but this is my interpretation of the truth, okay? An 18-year-old girl, especially if she's beautiful, has the world at her feet, right? She can go anywhere. She can pretty much do anything. Men 5, 10, 20 years older than her with money and resources and connections want her in their lives. I mean, as long as she's not a complete cunt, right? They want her in their lives because her beauty and her femininity adds value to their lives, right? They have all this money and these resources, but one thing that pretty much any straight guy wants, and will admit to this, is young, beautiful women around him, okay? So the thing is, and this is why it was kind of hard for me to take in, is that these girls don't really have to work that hard to get in this position. Most of it is genetics, right? They're born beautiful. And then, yeah, they have to learn how to do their makeup properly. They have to learn how to wear proper clothes and kind of stay in shape. Although there are still girls out there that look good but never go to the gym and eat like crap. That's not gonna last long though. So, yeah, it sucked because I thought, well, what the hell? Why do men have to work so much harder? But then I realized that we have a lot more potential, right? If you really put your mind to it as a man, you can do so much more right? You think about it, right? The woman didn't have to work for much, okay? So there are some hardworking women out there. I'm not discounting that. I've met many exceptional women in business, in, you know, in terms of exercising and in terms of how they think and everything. So they're out there. But there are a lot of girls that didn't work for anything, right? And they're just cruising and going by their looks. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. So let me just wrap this up real quick. Basically, as a guy, you just have to accept it. You're going to have to fucking work, okay? Even if you're a good-looking guy, you're still going to have to work. But the rewards that you get from doing this work and making your life better are going to be so much better, and they're going to last for so much longer, right? They're going to last a lot longer if you build the foundation correctly. And let me be specific. When I say work, it means working on your career, which could mean being an employee. So enhance your skill set, go to school, get your credentials, really invest in your company. Or if you're an entrepreneur, again, improve your skill set, network, reach out, offer value. It also, working hard also means working on your body, obviously. Work out, eat right, get proper sleep. Don't go too overboard with drugs and alcohol. And in fact, let's be honest, you probably shouldn't do those things anyways, but you know, I'm not gonna deny that I do them sometimes. So there's no one perfect out there, right? And lastly, working on your character. Read. Stop and talk to some people, ask questions, travel. Pick up a hobby or something that really speaks to you and get good at it. It could be anything. Playing the guitar, fighting, painting, whatever. Just be good at it, offer value, be interesting, you know? That's it for today, folks. I always say this, I know I've been slow with the uploads and everything, but this past week especially, I was in Tulum and I've got a lot to talk about in that regard, so I'll be releasing a lot more videos soon. So at the end of the day, main takeaway from this video, as a man, you gotta improve your value. You have the time to improve your value. You have to allocate your resources so that you can improve your value, and that is how you get people to treat you better. They see you as valuable. They're like, you know, Sebastian is good at XYZ, or Sebastian has XYZ. I want him on my team. I want him in my life. Otherwise, people aren't going to be really reaching out to you. It's just a fact, okay? You can still have friends and buddies who you chill with, and they like you just because of your character, because you're a cool person, right? And they can trust you. Those things have a lot of value too, right? Being a man of your word, that has a lot of value, especially in today's world where very few people take that seriously. Okay, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.